Hello everyone, my name is Omarinda Kosi. I thank God for today. I personally have prayed for it to be a success, and I really thank God that I am here today to say something about Lilian and Joel's day.
My name is Remy Junosiji. I work with NSSM, and I'm one of those long-standing friends of Joel.
Good afternoon, everybody. I welcome you to this beautiful function of Joel and Lilian. My name is Jonan Kiria Aboki, and married to beautiful wife Bridget. I have known Lilian for the past 10 years. We met with Lilian in 2014 when we were at university. We were just joining year one, and we were all doing human resource management. And I remember during that time we met in class, and she used to, have another friend called Josephine.
Hi everyone, hope you're all well. You're welcome to Joel and Lilian's wedding. My names are Calvin Arenitwa. I got to know Joel way back. From the time we met, we've been quite good friends and all, sharing a number of moments. So after meeting Joel, at some point he introduced us to his companion Lilian, whom I've also known for quite a while. Been to their home, we've been able to share a number of moments.
My name is Charles Nwajira. I am a friend to both the bride and the groom. I met Joel way back in high school. We were not so close, but he was close to my best friend Remy, who happens to be the best man today. And then I met Lilian in 2019, sometime I think in 2019. So I think Lilian was 2018. So she was at MOBS then, and then they used to pray from the church at St. Charles Ruanga. She had a clique of about 5 girls. I remember Sarah, I don't remember the others. I think Sarah is here. We became close because we were meeting each other often, so we became friends.
Hi everyone, congratulations to Joel and Lilian. My name is Freedom. Lilian, Mkamasimwe. Me and you have shared so many moments together, and all that I have admired your kindness, I've admired your big heart, and I pray that you carry all these things in your marriage.
Hello, I'm Elizabeth. Lilian refers to me as Lisa. She has for the past 7 years that I've known her. We met at Mercury University Business School, both doing human resource management, and we were just classmates for a while, but we bonded during one of the gigs that we had. I remember Lilian, right from her campus days, was quite the businesswoman, looking for an opportunity to make some money. It never passed her by, and that's one of the things I love about her. She met me, and it was a weekend, and they hooked me up with some work, an ushering deal, and they took me to Gayaza. And I remember that function. Really, I remember that function. It wasn't. We went for the function, and we weren't paid. We met a bridezilla, first of all, so thank you for not being a bridezilla to your sisters and your friends. We had a bridezilla who we were working with, who were ushering. The function came to an end, they didn't want to pay us, and Monchika and my friend came out. She assured the people how we had come to do a service and they had to pay us and we were not going to leave. We sat and camped at the home of the bride and promised not to leave without our money. In short, she fought for us, and at the end of the day we got our money, so thank you, our fighter.
Lilian is my close friend, a very, very good friend of mine. I came to know her, it was in 2007. We were in senior 1. from senior one up to now. That is close to 16 years, something. Yes. So the first day I saw Lilian, I had her name being called in class, and I'm like, who is that who has that same name as me? And then I saw a tall girl. In my heart, I was like, I have to befriend this girl. But before I befriended her, friendship brought itself. She sat close to me in class. That was senior one. Senior two, I sat in front. She was behind, but still close. And then senior three, same. Senior four, she was seated next behind me. And then we became so tight like that. Actually, in senior four, we slept in the same cubicle. She was sleeping next to me on a different decker, and then I was on the other side. There is something I need to say. I don't even think she still remembers that. It was second term. We were almost coming to VD. You know how that time is really so bad. You do not have enough in your case for break. And we used to provide break for ourselves. Breakfast was there for the school, that is Immaculate Heart Girls, Nyashwal in Rokonjiri. But break wasn't. Like, they would give us water and then the rest would be ours. She had 6 spoons of flour. And then she saw me, she asked me, because do you have something for break? I told her no. And then she was like, come and we share this. She took 3 spoons and she gave me 3. I felt something I had never really felt before. And the bond became so tighter up to now. Senior 5, it was the same school. And then campus, we kind of lost contact. But then I was there one day, it was in second year. She gives me a call.
I met Joel in 2004. I met Fisher in 2004. That was his name, if I remember so well. And I'm one of those people that I think can write a book. In fact, I'm thinking of writing a book about you, Joel. And I call it The Legend of Maza. So anyway, we call ourselves names, and when I say Maza, he knows what I'm referring to. He calls me the same. So we met in 2004. We were in senior 4 vacation, and we have been very close friends since then. People that know us know that we have gone through a lot together, through thick and thin, as they say. We have shared a lot. We are more like we are brothers.
Joel, you're a lucky man. Today, you take the kindest person I know as a wife. And they say that he who finds a good wife finds a good thing. And to both of you, I wish you a very beautiful marriage, love, and the magic that comes with love. I pray that you laugh together, you grow together, but above all, that you never forget why you fell in love in the first place. Blessings.
Having known these two, I have an interesting story I remember very well way back in 2019 when we had gone for one of our friends' Kuhinjira in Mbara. I remember this is Kapi, Charles. So I remember Joel had this maroon Benz, which we used to call Obote. And we used to say that it is worth 500 shillings. So I remember he used to like it so much, and he would say, no eating in my car, no touching my car. He would control everything when he's driving. He puts for you AC, removes it, puts up the windows up and down all the time when you're moving, like on a journey. So as we were moving from Barra coming back to Kampala after the function, I remember, so we saw Lilian putting her legs on the dashboard, and you know how, and her chair was a bit like laid back and all. And I was with some other friends in South Africa, so we kept saying, that lady has Joel's by she has him, like she really has him. And today we're actually celebrating their wedding.
So Lilian attended one of my meetings my wedding meetings in 2019, around October there. That is when he met Joel. Joel having also come to attend the meeting. I think they liked each other there. These people having met at my meeting, I didn't think it was a big deal until when they drove together for my introduction on 16th November 2019. I remember that Obote Benz red in color. So when they drove together to Mbarara, now I thought, I think there's now something between these two. And I gave them my prayers, and here we are.
Lilian is a person I don't speak to for even a month, but then when we come close, it's as if we met, like it's as if we've been together for all that time. So she is a person I really call, and immediately, whether she is in a shower, she'll make sure she picks my call. That is Lilian. When we finished campus, actually even before we finished campus, I used to study from Entebbe. So I would come from Entebbe over the weekend. I go to Banda, to that place, to party. That is how our friendship continued and grew and grew. And then when we started working, our workplaces were close. She would come from work before me, and then she comes to my workplace, and then we would talk till late. We would talk. We shift from work, we go somewhere, we sit, we talk till late.
Those memorable things I remember about Lilian, actually, that shows she's a very, very, very good and loyal friend. She's a very good person. So around in COVID there, of course, she knew I was staying alone. And so she raises me. She's like, "Hi, Jonah, how are you? Fine." Like, "Okay, one hour, I do, but like things of staying alone." And she's like, let me send my border guy to bring for you some money. So she sent a border guy, and the border guy brought for me Irish, matoke, potatoes, what, and I was very excited. Actually, it was last year. Last year. So I kept on asking her, but Lilian, where is the man? I need Moko. I need to know. I need him like Moko, yeah? So she's like, I'll show you Moko. Okay, it wasn't even last year, it was the other year, 2022. Like, I will show you the Moko. I said, okay, fine, I'll keep waiting. So, of course, I would keep disturbing her, whenever I would take time, like, Lilian, I need to see Moko. So she sent me a video on WhatsApp which was view once. So I didn't know that it was view once. I hadn't really been so much of technology. I asked her, I texted her again, I'm like, but Lilian, so what does this video mean that you have sent me? She's like, that is the man. You've been asking for the man, so this is the man. I said, oh, okay, this is the man. So, but your man doesn't smile. And then we laughed. She's like, he's like that, but he smiles. I said, so it was just in this video that he didn't smile. He's like, no, he will smile. He smiles when I'm with him, he smiles. I said, okay. So before I knew it, she's telling me she's not fine. I'm like, why? They have a baby. She was expecting and all that. So, but the whole story short, she visited us at our home when I married, and then she was telling us about the man. Now Joel is a nice guy. He's a good guy. That's the time actually she was telling me they are now planning to do this wedding and then introduction and all that.
Joel is a very interesting storyteller. Joel yaja unaanda kuteleza emboozi nayongeramu ebirungo. You will never tell a story and you don't laugh. You just to kwongeramu ebintu bingi kugira ngu you have to laugh. So that is one outstanding thing that I can share about Joel. And there's another part that you people might not know. Joel is a high-pitched singer. Man mmanyi bale lya Michael Jackson eba kweta keep on beautiful, don't stop you get it. That was one of Joel's best songs. Yana keshuguru mu bathroom nono hulagala kurabayo. In fact, the guy ended up kumutwala studio kuka young. But that aside, Joel is a very serious person. He has turned out to be a very serious person. Some of our relatives and friends had sort of written us off. The fact that you are here this day, it is a manifestation that you have God in your life, because you are a very serious man, you are ambitious, you are very organized, and you're someone who loves to have things done perfectly. You will bear me witness.
Lilian is a resilient person. When she sets her mind to do something, she gets it done. I've grown to see Lilian over the past few years fall in love with God, which is a very beautiful side about her. She loves God. She's a lover of Christ. I've watched her mature into a wonderful woman, an amazing mother that she is to Jaira, and I am so persuaded that she's going to be an amazing wife to Joel. They really complement each other. I've had the pleasure to commune with them on a few occasions, both of them as a couple, and they complement each other. Best way to put it, you guys are just right for each other. You bring out the best in each other, which is good. And I want to take this time to say thank you, Lilian. You went over and above for me and for my husband during our functions last year. I'm really saddened that I can't be there right now, but I want you to know that all you did for us was a seed that you sowed, and this is a day the Lord has made. Your seed has germinated. We love you so much as your boss. We countlessly talk about how honored we are that you gave yourself up to love us and to support us during our functions. You were there 110%. You went over and beyond for us, and it didn't go unnoticed. For that, thank you.
So, from way back, Joel, who loved his car so much and felt like, nothing should be done in his car, but we saw Lilian eating in this car. Lilian was freely doing things in the car. So, natugamba Joel bamuyina onotalina gyalaga. So that's I think that was when they were still dating, I believe. So that's something I can really remember about them. However, with that, I want to wish them a blessed marriage. May they continue to fulfill their obligations as a married couple, and I wish them all the best in this marriage.
So it was in 2000 and I think it was in 2019. I don't recall well. She comes and she tells me, Kosi, I think I got someone. And then I'm like, okay, who is that? She told me the name is Joel, and I'm like, I really need to see that person. But then I didn't take it serious. I was like, maybe it is these other people who will come and go, I didn't take it that serious. I don't recall the specific year. It's either 2019 or 2020. That you'll forgive me about that. So she tells me, I ask her, how did you meet this person? And she tells me it was a party, friends had invited her. And then she phoned Joel. There is a story is used to, girls talk. So she would come, she tells me this and this and this, this and this and this. And then according to how she used to tell me about the guy, love had grown. In that even if I had seen something wrong, I wouldn't even stop her because she had really fallen in love with a guy. But then according to her stories, she would tell me, it really gave me a feedback of, yeah, I think the guy loves her too. And it went far. And I came to like Joel even before I talked to him. Because of the stories I would hear from the girls, it really used to give me that mind of, yes, 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 I think this is the right guy for my friend. I think this is the right guy for my friend. Until it really came to this.
She visited us at our home when I married, and then she was telling us about the man, Joel. Is a nice guy, is a good guy. That's the time actually she was telling me they are now planning to do this wedding and then introduction and all that. So it was a good thing, really, and we are very happy for you, Joel and Lilian. Lilian, I know how committed you are. I know how strong you are. So I want to just tell Joel that you've taken a very strong woman. You've taken gold. You've picked your gold. Hold up to her. Keep empowering her, and of course, professionally. All of us being in the human resource profession, I would say please continue to support her to develop professionally, to develop her career, to keep shining. For us in the HR world, we are really very happy for her. I'm an HR practitioner, but I also teach human resource management at MOOBS. I thank you so much, and I wish you a lovely function.
I've seen this love grow, and I'm sure that what we are witnessing today is something that has been patient and real. After 5 years, to God be the glory. And I'm willing to demand for a cow, because if I had not wedded, they would not have met, and this wedding would not be. I think that is all I can say about them. They are all good people. Joel is hardworking. We became closer because I saw him in high school, but we were not that close. But when we came to university, Joel was around. Every time I came to Remy's hostel, or Remy's hall of residence at UH, Joel was there. After campus, we were doing gigs, and Joel would be with us. So we became closer to Joel, I think, at campus and after campus. He's a hardworking man. I think that speaks for itself. You can see how glamorous the wedding is. Then for Lilian, that time I think she had started working at Ministry of Finance as an intern. I don't know if she was an intern, but what I know is that she didn't have that much money, but she still came to support in the meeting, which shows how nice these people are, really. And I'm grateful. And for me, I just wish them the best. Marriage is a good thing. I've been there for 5 years now, I think. And marriage is a good thing, but it is also what you make it. Thank you.
And I really thank God that today has come to pass. I really wish you the very best, Lilian. You know me, I know you well. I want the very best for you and your children. I want the very best for you in your marriage. You are a God-fearing girl. You are a God-fearing lady. I really pray that continues. Do not stop. Do not stop praying. Every time you see things going wrong, push the prayers, because they're the ones that have reached you this far. And I believe that you shall not go down. I believe you shall always be in front. I wish you the very best, sweetheart.
I want to conclude by congratulating Joel and Lilian. I have known them for some time. They met at an introduction of one of our friends. If I'm not mistaken, he's the one serving you people beer right now. It's called Beer Monga. Kapichali, Orio, who will have out. Yes. So that man is the one that created the that moment of the two meeting. And if some of you have seen the interview of Joel on YouTube by Michiga Emeka, he shared how he spent the night and didn't do anything. So their story has been wonderful. Then eventually he makes a surprise engagement. He comes to me for advice because he had challenges of there were some differences, but I told him, yeah, I went through the same thing, but I think if we go to Ntinda Church, there's a wonderful priest who will listen to your issues and help you. That's why they went, and that's why we have had our wedding ceremony. So Lilian, congratulations, you have got a very serious man who loves you. All I can do is to pray that Mukama abahe mugisha, abongera ruzaro, abongera abwiga, abongera amagara marungi, ika yanyu nane abanyabuzari n'abanyamukago. Nasigara ndi nyowe best man. Ibindi nani nchirize bwana nza kugamba mu speech. Joel, I have stories to share. This is the day I have to share them. Got it. Thank you.